Sagittarius, Sun, Sagittarius, Moon, Sagittarius, Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we're going to talk about what's going on this week, March 8th through the 14th. Kind of amazing energy this week. It is energy about making heartfelt choices and how do we navigate through that. And there's a lot of support coming in. We have a new moon at the end of the week that is highly supported by Venus conjunct Neptune, which is going to be all about how do you bring this magic in to your life. And oh my God, speaking of magic, you got miracles. You got miracles for your overall energy this week. So you have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. Okay, so surrender the how. What is that trying to tell you? We're coming out of a time frame where we were like doing all this planning, right? Remember when you used to have to do your 5-year plan and you needed to write down all the steps and how you were going to manifest? Well, we're in a new paradigm now. We're in the age of Aquarius. And yes, the age of Pisces is still in existence. It is the dissolving of one age into the creation of the other age. And so there's a shifting and there's a movement. But in this new paradigm shift, there is, wow, you have a lot. There is a need to kind of really focus in on not knowing the how. Because literally, I was listening to, God, who was talking about it? Might have been Cryon. But he was talking about how, you know, the Mayans' calendar stopped at 2012. There are no predictions. There are no prophecies for the age we're in. This is like the total clean slate. And so part of it is you can't really plan because there's really no telling how the energy is going to move and shift. It is going to be created through our thought process. And that's why it's important to stay in the higher vibrational energies so you bring in what you want, you attract in what you want, not what you don't want. So let's go ahead and get into the cards for this week. And while I'm turning down the camera, I do want to thank you so much for choosing to check out this channel. I know you guys have a lot of choices out there, so I super appreciate it. So in the beginning of the week, we start out with the moon in Capricorn, and the moon in Capricorn is going to conjunct Pluto on Monday. At the same time, it's sextiling, which is that making a choice, making a decision, the energy of Neptune and the sun in Pisces. And so this is about making a choice to transform your life to follow your dreams. And there's a need to understand how protected you are through this particular process at this stage of the moon and what it's doing. So you have a lot here. It says, I said yes. When you first thought of it, now when you first ask, and hallelujah, so be it. It's coming right up. When you first gave thanks in advance. So you're being asked to ask for what you want, but through gratitude, right? Oh my gosh, and by saying things like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I thank you so much for helping me as I manifest this dream, whatever the dream is. So state what you want, be very clear in your intention, particularly when you're working with this new moon energy. This new moon energy has so much going on with it, and I really want to encourage you to take the time this week to really focus on finding a couple of sentences that really clearly state the intention of this new moon for yourself, and in the most positive. Don't say anything like, I want to be debt free, because debt is not a positive word. So I want to be overflowing in abundance, or better yet, I am overflowing in abundance in all manners and form in my life, and I am so grateful for the assistance of the universe in helping me to achieve this goal. That is how you write a new moon intention, and that is a couple of sentences that if you write that down, you can put it on your mirror and practice that every day. And so, do wealthy people have to spend their money to feel wealthy? No, that's silly. They don't even have a chance. They don't even have to spend a cent. So wealth isn't about things. Wealth is about knowing that you have the ability to do whatever it is you want to do. And you can manifest that no matter what. It is a mindset that right now with this Aquarius age energy coming in, manifesting is so much thought into action with lightning speed, because Uranus, that rules Aquarius, it moves at lightning speed. And so as you think of things, you manifest it. So if you're thinking things aren't going to work out, you're right. If you're thinking that you can manifest whatever you truly want, the answer is yes. You absolutely can. It says, dearest, I wish for you flowers and sunshine, gentle breezes and clear skies, calm seas and rainbows, but perhaps most of all, I wish for you the glorious breath of experience you are now poised to receive, so that these tidbits are mere icing on the cake that's rich in adventure. Huge hug, the universe. So the universe is basically saying they're lining up to grant you your wishes. They're lining up to follow through on whatever your thoughts are. Your thoughts are your wishes. Your intention comes from your words and your actions. And so taking steps to really bring that stuff in makes all the difference right now. This is a big week where you set yourself up literally, I would say, for probably the next 4 to 5 years. And I know that sounds huge, but it's true. But when I look at where all the planets are and how they're lined up and what they're all trying to do right now, this is the energy. Pluto is in new territory. All the planets are moving forward currently. There is really nothing holding you back from transforming your life except the resistance that you have. And so you're being asked this week to really push through and ask for what you want, ask for the miracles that you want, and surrender the how. Release and let go to spirit what it is that you don't need to control it. You just need to follow your intuition, ask for what you want, and seriously just shoot for it. So you have here progress, co-creation, and accomplishment. I am empowered to build a legacy of love and thrive in sacred communities. This is the beetle, that is like the scarab beetle. And then we have the flamingo, authenticity, nourishment, and individuality. My beauty is unique and inspirational. Whatever it is that you're dreaming, it is uniquely yours. Give yourself freedom and permission to find your own way to live. That is that Aquarian energy, and you're being asked to go ahead and step into it with the South Node working its way through your sign. And that South Node is coming into, like, what is it, like at 15, 16 degrees? So it's picking up some of these energies that are going on in Pisces, and it's really asking you to release and let go of belief systems about yourself, about, oh God, this is a week of karmic release. And in particular for you. And in particular for you, Sagittarius, where you can release and lay down the burdens of the karma and point yourself in the direction that you want to go. And if you're willing and brave enough to take those chances, you can get there. You just are going to have to let go of needing to know how. It's more that you know why. Oh, nice. They said it's more important that you need to know why. Why are you going there? That's what you think about. What is it that you want to accomplish? Why? Because it brings joy, it brings happiness, it helps you feel creative, it helps you feel fulfilled, it makes you feel like you're on your soul path. Those are the kinds of things that you want to be looking for right now. So when that moon is in Aquarius, it gets there, by the way, on Tuesday at 2:41 a.m. That moon there is going to square with Uranus. Okay, so it's in Aquarius, squaring with Uranus over there in Taurus. But the ruling sign of Aquarius is Uranus. And at the same time, it's conjuncting with the co-ruler, Saturn of Uranus. And this is a beautiful conversation that they're having. It's going to trine with Mars in Gemini. And so that's a very supportive, let the energy flow. And this is where you start bringing in those creative solutions that are going to take you to where it is that you want to go. So, on Wednesday, while this energy is going on, the sun is going to conjunct with Neptune. And you really, and the moon is going to be conjuncting with Jupiter and with Mercury over there in Aquarius. And so this is about really getting into the whys. And what do you want to expand? Why do you want to expand? And communicating that to yourself, what your big ask is, what your big goal is, what your big dream is. And then be willing to release. Release the how. Allow yourself to find peace. As that moon slides into Pisces, it gets there at 9:44 a.m. on Thursday. And this is where we really we enter the dark phase of the moon. And the moon is going to be in a square. That's that tension angle with the action-oriented Mars over there in Gemini. And this is where we're like, here's where I don't know how I let go of that. That's what you release. You release that tension and you allow the universe, that Mars in Gemini is going to be interacting soon with the North Node. It is going to lead you in the direction you want to go if you can take your hands off the wheel. Oh gosh, okay, they're playing that song, Jesus Take the Wheel. That's fun. Okay, so take your hands off the wheel. Allow Spirit to drive, to navigate, to be the navigator. And with this moon in Pisces, oh my gosh, this is, I don't know about you guys, I've been so exhausted today. It is already 12:30 and I'm just now starting the readings that have to be out tomorrow because I've had to add 3 naps already today. You're my first sign. Hopefully I have energy when I get to the rest of them. This energy is tough. This makes me want to sleep. And so pay attention to your dreams because while I was napping, I was getting messages. They were not restful. They were very expressive dreams. And so this is an opportunity. Tap into your dreams. You're so good at that. Pay attention. What are you learning? What messages are being brought to you? On Friday, that moon is going to sextile with Uranus. It's just come out of Aquarius, and now it's going to sextile with, where's the choice? What did you learn? And at the same time, it's going to, throughout the day, it's going to come into conjunction with Venus and then with Neptune. And so what choice do you want to make to follow your dreams? And Venus rules relationships of all kinds and financial abundance. Right? All the beautiful and the wealthy and the wealth of all kinds. This isn't just money, right? It's what makes you feel abundant. And you're being asked to basically make a wish about what it is that you want to create. Oh my gosh, so many cards. So you have alternative. This is such an Aquarius card. Aquarius asks all the time, what is a different way that you can do this? What is the alternative route to take? And so this is that releasing and letting go of what you think it's going to take to get you to where you want to go and being willing to allow Spirit to drive, to have the wheel. Then you have seek seclusion. The moon is void, of course, not void, of course, but it's the void. It's the dark place of the moon, and so there is a need to spend more time in meditation, get more sleep. You have kindness and sensitivity. And that sensitivity feels like hypersensitivity that you're feeling to the energies around you. So tapping into that and following your intuition. The kindness, I think, is okay. The kindness, they said, is the kindness that you have for yourself and others is everyone's working to release karma. Those of us that came here and that were born before 1996 are dragging a lot of karmic baggage. Those of you that came afterwards, not so much. And so you have some, it's not the same amount, and after we hit 2000, there's a lot less karmic baggage being brought in. And so being kind to yourself and others as you transform, as you release and let go, as we complete this cycle. And oh my gosh, the new moon that is happening at 5:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, U.S. on Saturday morning, it's at 23 degrees. We are in the third decan of the 12th sign of the zodiac. We are completing a big cycle. And so this is an opportunity this week to really let go of it's the ending of a major cycle, to make room for the dream, the intention, what it is that you want to bring moving forward. So taking the time to do that, allowing yourself the opportunity to bring in what it is. I feel like there's another one. Oh, okay. To bring in what it is that you really want and what you really need as you move forward. The soul's intention, what you came here to do, making space for the next cycle of your soul growth. There's a big elevation big elevation that's happening with this energy. So we are moving into daylight savings time on Sunday, and I really want to recommend this week that you get up, go to bed half hour early, get up a half hour early, because with all these planets, we got Mercury and Venus and Neptune and the Sun all hanging out there in Pisces. It's a little sluggish, right? So allowing your body to shift gears. Oh my gosh, pay attention to your dreams. You guys got the Astral Realm. I've never even seen this card. You have a strong connection with the astral realms. Usually we visit these realms while sleeping, and that is where we meet with our guides, teachers, and even our other souls who have moved on from the earth plane. For you, however, this connection is allowing you to connect while you are awake, either when meditating or working with your intuition. This is truly a gift, as the information you receive here can aid both you and others through life. Spirit is calling you to begin using your gifts in service to others in the way that feels right for you. A really great way to connect it is channeled writing. You'll be surprised by what ends up coming out of your pen when you start sitting down with the intention of getting messages from Spirit. Oh my gosh, and you have the Wisdom Guide. The Wisdom Guide is here to help you with taking in new information and teachings. Whether you are taking courses, going back to school, learning a new skill or craft, you will find you are able to process and retain new information more easily. Wisdom Guide also helps you to gain new insights and understanding through the intuitive channels, turning your knowledge into wisdom. I really can't recommend. All I see a bunch of people like sitting in a classroom with their heads bent down, just writing. And but you're being watched over by this guy who's like, oh my gosh, it's the Hilaron. Is it? It is. Okay. So long flowing robe. Oh God, kind of almost looks like Merlin to me, right? And everybody's got like their little quill pens out and they're scratching away and they're writing. And I think this is, you tap into your Akashic records of what it is that you plan to do after this big release at the end of this cycle that we're in. And so the space you've been making with ending this major cycle and having the South Node in your sign as we move into this Aquarian energy, huge releasing going on for you guys, and it's important that you don't just clear space, but that you fill it in with what you want. Otherwise, something else will come along and fill it, and that is not that is not a good idea, right? Nature hoards a vacuum, they just said. So creating space, but then filling it up with what you want, with your very clear intentions about what it is and where it is that you want to go. And then you have this beautiful card here, number 25, very spiritual number. It says Cellular Healing. Wow. Each cell within our body is a unique individual organism. Each cell has memory. You have drawn this card because there are changes taking place on a cellular level. The vibrant green energy surrounding the cell in the image denotes healing, either of the physical or energetic nature. If it is on the energetic level, the healing energy moves through you. It is helping you to release old cellular memories that your body is holding. That is the karmic release. On this physical level, you can expect to feel more energized and renewed as your body returns to the natural state of health. Wow. Wow. Sagittarius, I really want to recommend that not only this week, but next week, as we clear out all the way through this Pisces season, that you drink lemon water. Like, help your body to detoxify and clear that way. Staying super hydrated, but some of the stuff gets clogged up in the kidneys and in the liver, and the lemon helps to clear. So you are being asked to help clear your lymphatic system by drinking plenty of fluids. Pisces rules the lymphatic system, but it is a way to move energy through your body. You guys have a lot going on here. Creating space, but then filling it up with the intention of and your intention could be something as simple as, I intend to fulfill my soul's growth. I'm moving in the direction that I plan to in this incarnation. Because I don't think, if you don't know exactly what it is, I don't think you're supposed to yet. I feel like the intention though is to do your soul growth. to make space to do that. And anything that is of interest to you, you should be studying it. Anything. I don't care how random it seems. If it's interesting, go check it out. All right? You guys take great care of yourselves. This week I'm putting out the mid-month, so I was going to do it last week, but energy wasn't right for it. So they're coming out, and so be on the lookout for that. But this is a big new moon. Take full advantage of it. All right? You guys take care. We'll talk soon.